Alright, in this recording I'm going to show off what we call Slayers. They're pretty much our hero units. I've set up two of our Slayers here. Both of them are part of the Thermocrat faction, and they're using proxy sprites right now. So this big guy on the left here is called a Centaurian, and he's kind of a Minotaur looking guy that's decked out in all these mechanical plate mail and very steampunk like. We'll go ahead and pick one of his abilities here. Uh, you can't really see the names. They'll have icons when we push to a kind of a beta testing stage, but right now it's Eviscerate, where he will swing around this big spear thing and hurt everybody around him and cause a status effect. He has Cog Stomp, which he smashes his foot on the ground and pushes all of his units away. And then he has Last Stand, which is a buff for all of his allied units. Since we're just showing them off, let's do Cog Stomp. That's a fun one to kind of play around with. Just for the sake of testing, I've set up some small groups of enemy scrappers. Scrappers are just real basic, light armored, really weak units. They have a weak attack, but they hit you twice. Whenever their attack comes up, they will just punch you in the face twice. Is kind of their shtick. So I'll move this guy in, and he'll start bashing this guy. And Cog Stomp works best with a bunch of people around you. So we'll just start some attacks, and then cause Cog Stomp and blast them all away. Another thing Cog Stomp does, it removes their memory of who they were attacking. So if the player's not paying attention, his units can be picked off once after they've been scattered with Cog Stomp. The way our level up system works, you get experience for taking damage. He's leveled up again. We'll take Eviscerate, and we'll level that up a couple more times so that you can kind of see the damage that does. So Eviscerate is another area of effect attacks. We want to get a lot of guys around him, and when he uses it, you can see it draws everybody in, but it takes about half the health of these guys. So this guy's pretty tough. These weak units aren't going to do much, and his armor is slowly going up as he does damage. And since I leveled up Cog Stomp, the units are getting pushed a little bit farther away from him. Now we have a new ability unlocked because he's reached level 5, Call of Duty, and what that does, it pretty much gives a bonus effect to his allies, and it summons some more units in. So we'll go ahead and summon some allies for him to show off his other abilities here. These are our knights.
Yes.
They make good friends beside this guy. So before I go battling these guys, we'll do Call of Duty, and you can see that everybody gets a nice little buff here. And the unit he summoned is a guy with a flamethrower. So the unit he summoned is also just using a proxy sprite right now. So you can see that that flamethrower causes some issues there. His last ability, Last Stand, is another buffing ability, and what it does, it grants bonuses to armor. But if you do it around enemies, it attracts them. So if you're not careful with I'll set these guys into attack mode so that they don't just stand there when their buddy's getting hit. But if you're not careful in attack mode, they'll run off and they'll try to fight anybody and everybody in threat range. So let's switch from him and we'll jump to the Praetorian and do a little bit of the same thing. This guy's a little bit easier to kill. So he has this, flaming sword. So there's our proxy for his flaming sword. He has a few cool attacks like Eruption. You can take Eruption and aim it at these guys. He moves within range, and you can see it kind of blasts everybody. And then Smoke Slash increases his damage, and it adds a different damage type to his weapon. So the enemies are getting choked by smoke in addition to, whoa buddy, in addition to getting hit by flames. So then we have Furnace Rush, which is kind of a cool attack. It's a charge attack. So we'll use that on this guy, and he will get within range and then just jump right into him, blast everybody around him with fire damage. And lastly is Phoenix. He hasn't reached a high enough level for that, but we'll summon in some more enemies for him so you guys can see that too. Phoenix is a work in progress. The effects aren't finished for it, but it'll give you a good idea of what he's capable of. So he's reached level 5 now. He can use Phoenix. What Phoenix does, when you fire that off, it heals him and causes a flame effect on the enemies. So this guy's on fire every second or so. He bursts into flames. And that'll wrap up our demo on heroes here. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.